Today we will explore the financial applications of math. We will cover the 5 main ideas that this unit is focused around: simple interest, compound interest in future value, compound interest in present value, annuities in future value, and annuities in present value. Simple interest means that you will only get interest on the original value, also called the principal. Simple interest also goes up by a constant amount. An example of simple interest is...
Hey y'all, I'm Connie the cow and I own a milk stand. I want to earn money for a new gold cowbell to impress all the guys. I plan to invest $50 at 5% per annum and earn interest every month for 2 years. How much will I have to put towards a new cowbell when the 2 years are up?
To figure out the answer, I made a chart. I wrote the starting balance of $50, then calculated the interest by multiplying $50, the starting value, by 0.05, the interest rate. And then, multiplying my answer by 12, the number of times I get interest per year, I added that value to my original value. I repeated the same system for year 2, causing me to have $110 for my beautiful new cowbell.
Compound interest means that you will get interest each period on everything you have so far. A period is the time when you receive interest. For example, if you get interest annually, you will only receive interest once a year. The formula used to calculate compound interest in future value by hand is A equals P, 1 plus I to the power of n. A is the amount you will have when your investment is done. P is the principal or amount you start with. I is the interest as a decimal per period. To calculate this, divide your interest by the number of periods per year. N is the number of interest you will receive in total. To calculate this, multiply the number of years by the number of interests per year. For example, Dave and his wife Lisa invest $5,000 for 8 years at 12% per annum compounded quarterly in order to buy a mobile home so they can go on camping holidays in the summers. How much does their mobile home cost? Therefore, the mobile home costs $12,875.41.
Marvin the Hockey Moose is drafted by the Montreal Canadian team. He would like to be paid a certain amount now to have $5 million in 40 years. How much would he have to be paid right now if it's 5% per annum compounded monthly?
For compound interest, you use the equation P equals A times 1 plus I to the power of negative n. P being the principal, A being the amount at the end, I being the interest per period, and n being the number of interest. So the equation would look like this. A is 5 million, P we don't know, I would be 0.0125, and n would be 40 times 12, which is 480. So your equation would look like this. Therefore, Marvin would have to be paid $12,863.37 monthly to have $5 million in 40 years. What a greedy moose.
Annuities are regular payments. Annuities in future value is to save for the future. This is not a bill.
For example, Sonia the seagull wants to retire from her job at the beach in 15 years. She wants to buy a new birdhouse that will cost $1,000. If she invests $20 a month with 7.7% interest, compounded weekly, she will have enough to buy the house in the future. To solve, you need to use the graphic calculator.
To start off with the graphic calculator, clear the memory. Next, go to the TMV solver window. To solve Sonia's problem, we need to put the information into the calculator. To start, we need to put N. N is the number of payments in total. So in Sonia's case, 15 years multiplied by 12 payments a year, that equals 180. Next of the letters is I, interest sign. This is the interest rate as a percent. We will punch 7.7 into this area. Next is the PV, which is the start amount. We don't have a start amount, so we'll just put a 0. go down one more. The PMT is the payment amount. This is always a negative. In this case, the PMT is negative 20. Next is FV. FV is the end amount. The amount that we are looking for. We will leave this blank for now. Next is P/Y. This means payments per year. Sonia makes a payment each month. Therefore, we put a 12 in here. Last but not least is C/Y. This means compounds per year. In this situation, it is compounded weekly. Therefore, 52 is put into this place. Finally, to find FV, go to the FV place and press alpha, enter. And you get your answer. Therefore, Sonia only has $6,751.05. So no, she will not have enough money to buy the new birdhouse.
Annuities need to be done using the TBM solver on the TI-83. An example of annuities in present value is, Philip the pig would like to go to college to be an orthodontist. Philip will pay $500 a month for 2 years. The interest rate he uses gives him 6% per annum, compounded semi-annually. How much does it cost for him to go to college to be an orthodontist? Therefore, it costs $11,289.89 for Philip to go to college.